I'd like to now recognize a special guest and my own congressman in Lexington, South Carolina, Joe Wilson, for a special introduction of today's keynote speaker. So Congressman Wilson, please come forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Republicans, congratulations, Matt. We appreciate so much your success. And to me, it's just so special to be here. It's like a family reunion. When I jumped out of the car, everywhere I went, I saw people that we've had the privilege of working with all my life. In fact, I have to tell you the whole story. I was at the Republican State Convention in 1962 as a teenage Republican from the high school of Charleston. It wasn't a large crowd, but it was very significant to me, and I've stayed involved ever since, and I hope the young people who are here today will do the same, because we now are celebrating, we've got 3 generations of our family who are delegates today, so that's very meaningful. And then additionally, I'm really grateful that with the Republican Party, you get to make lifelong friends. Yesterday, we had the situation of recognizing former Congressman Ed Young of Florence. What a great statesman, what a Southern gentleman representing the Republican Party. 1962 was special. I was there with Greg Shorey. Massachusetts lost is our gain. He moved to South Carolina and didn't realize that being a Republican was quite unusual. In fact, in 1962 it was special. We recognized the election of the first Republican to the General Assembly in the 20th century. The people from Columbia elected my second cousin, Charlie Boyno, to the House of Representatives, and he became the entire Republican caucus. And then 62 was special too. We didn't have primaries. We wouldn't have enough people to vote in a primary. But the convention nominated candidates. The late Congressman Floyd Spence was the first state official to switch parties, and he was nominated for Congress. And then the editor of the state paper, Bill Workman, was nominated for U.S. Senate. That was the entire ticket of 1962. And even though they didn't make it, they set the stage. And then you jump to 1993. Our guest keynote speaker, Henry McMaster, became chairman of the Republican Party. And in 1994, working with David Wilkins, South Carolina elected the first Republican speaker of any southern state in 125 years. It took a while. And then, very significant, 3 years ago, Arkansas elected a Republican speaker. And then last year, Kentucky elected a Republican speaker. Now, every single southern state has followed South Carolina, from Virginia to Texas, having a Republican majority in their General Assembly. And so that's a... And obviously a person who made a difference is our Governor, Henry McMaster. He served on the Republican National Committee, was party chair. He was nominated by Strom Thurmond and selected by Ronald Reagan to be U.S. Attorney. He has served as our Attorney General, Lieutenant Governor, now Governor, and he's going to serve in the tradition of other Republican governors who have made such a difference. Jim Edwards, who recruited Michelin, the largest Michelin investment in the world. Carol Campbell developed BMW, the largest BMW investment in the world. And Governor Nikki Haley has maintained and promoted Boeing, nearly 10,000 jobs across South Carolina. And I know that Republicans working for improving education, for technical education, for creating jobs, limited government, expanded freedom, a champion is Henry and Peggy McMaster. God bless you.